Welcome. It's a rainy day. Well, not really. It was snowy as hell. Around 90, top like lowest degree was like 90 degrees. Welcome to Monday night DST network. What's popping, everybody? Gonna get my 10-calorie hydration packet on, and we're gonna be watching some Monday Night Raw. Yay! But I'm excited to see what's gonna be happening after our ecstatic and poorly booked three-match supercard of Saturday Night Main Event. And I think we had a recent episode of Unreal that aired around under 48 hours ago. But if you want to watch Monday Night Raw, they'll be airing on Netflix. If anybody is just coming back from the network, here's the DST show. I'll be giving my own live commentary. Anybody's welcome to join. The link will be in the chat in a little bit. But if anybody is new to the channel or a regular guest, you have to be familiar with me and my channel. I'm going to push over some ground rules. Because I'm not going to lie, I was a bit agitated. And when I was doing the AFC Championship live stream, and probably around the time I was doing the Saturday Night Main Event live stream, I possibly be streaming and getting my clips for the shorts ready around Saturday. But guys, please make the content make it content relevant whenever we're going over shit like this. Please. That's all I'm asking for. So that means John Jay, Swerve. We can try to transition over topics when I make it relevant. You understand me? And I'm not saying that to be a dickhead. I'm just trying to push like ground rules. Because if I get like a new audience member and we're not talking about the topic, then it's just gonna look out of place on the stream. The show's already long, bro. Stephanie Vaquer having a backstage segment, and Kofi Kingston and Xavier Woods getting tapered up for their tag team 4-way match on Raw. And Brunson Reed's here with the rest of the vision of Logan Paul and Austin Theory. They're menacing because they're wearing black. And there's Braun Breaker that returns after his suspension. Just say we have 17,000 in capacity. Michael Cole. No one gives a fuck about the logistics over a long time show. And AJ Styles will be opening the segment. Huh? Oh, they don't want none. And AJ Styles here after his matchup against Shinsuke Nakamura. A callback to the WrestleMania match from 2018. And if you guys are wrestling nerds, when they matched up at Wrestle Kingdom. Oh, they don't want none. They don't want none. Don't really want none. Gunther's trying to cut that short. They don't want none. So what's going to be this last minute heat? Gunther's going to get to hype up their match. 10 a.m. It sounded like Michael Cole had to read that in the last second. Huh?
The boys, get out of drink. Ain't enough to get the pain. One man on this redneck.
It's a shame AJ Styles is pushing 50 because it looks like he could still go in that match with Nakamura. I know more people that watch Wrestle Kingdom that had more relative emotional investment. I'm putting only the link on YouTube. Because Kid B trying to invest me to try to I waste my money on getting bots. Gunther. Is there a way I can sync the audio without I can sync the audio into the stream so people can hear what AJ Styles is saying? God damn. Fuck you, Gunter. Together. Well, John Cena wanted to take more dates, AJ. And sadly, it looks like you might take less days for a farewell tour. You might spend the rest of it on Impact, bro. That I hope not. AJ's teasing that he wants to be world champion one more time. So I was saying that Gunther isn't phenomenal enough to beat him. Oh, CM Punk. CM Punk doing these Make-A-Wish appearances for any upper mid-carder. You saw it for Finn Balor, now you're going to see this for retiring AJ Styles. That has a better career than CM Punk overall. If we're keeping it a buck. If we're keeping it a buck, AJ Styles has had a better career than CM Punk. But the personality. Mm-hmm. Realize Nobel Prize when a nigga speaks. The nigga set me free. Honestly, over time, the fans being invested into the theme song more than the wrestler, Does that bury the wrestler more than it like help them? I mean, obviously not CM Punk because people always love CM Punk. But what about guys like Joe Hendry? Nobody remembers the time I was on TNA. Yes, I was on TNA. Don't Google it. I'm embarrassed. No, Punk. And people were complimenting AJ in his last match against Nakamura. People still think you're washed after your match with Finn Balor. No, oh God, all you Toronto niggas are not gonna like what I'm about to say. Ugh. The stakes are too high, pal. I'm gonna say it. Oh, is Punk trying to instigate AJ Styles? Are you gaslighting AJ Styles? Wouldn't this be something for a ring announcer to do, not the current WWE champion that has nothing to do with this it has anything to do with like oh my God. It just comes off. That's pretty goddamn disrespectful, Punk. Saying I didn't win is like saying you drink. Whoa, what the fuck? You fake bitch. I know you use fentanyl. Are they saying Y2J? Oh, switch to the scene next. No. Oh, is AJ trying to is Punk trying to challenge AJ Styles for one last match before the Royal Rumble? Let me guess. Gunther's going to interrupt and we're going to get a tag team match. Oh, I know they're going to schmaz it. I know they're going to schmaz it because it's two baby faces before your go home show, where you want AJ to at least look particularly protected before his match. They're probably going to schmaz it. Because I know they're probably gonna let Gunther like try to be like this new European legend killer. AJ, no, never mind. We're doing this in Michigan. We're doing this in Michigan. Oh, Punk's trying to say that we can make this on the line for the championship. Yes, 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 yes. Oh my God, we get it. We're in Toronto, Punk. Well, they're trying to make it official. It took Finn Balor going to his home country, and he didn't even initiate. No, no, he did initiate the match should be in Dublin, Ireland. And I guess they're initiating a match between AJ Styles Punk to be the main event for the world's heavyweight title. But guys, please, I need you to put your thinking glasses on. They're gonna drop the belt to AJ for his last match. There's no shot that's gonna happen. I'm just keeping it a buck with you. And to be fair, I thought for his last match, like somebody like WrestleMania opponent that got him through the doors, like Chris Jericho or some shit. I thought that more sense since they're just bringing him to a Royal Rumble. These niggas just started brawling, wasted everybody's goddamn time. Just doing a false count anywhere match that had no pinfall or submission for like 20 something minutes, and then later Drew McIntyre just blindsides the nigga. We're really not even making McIntyre look like an ominous threat, knowing we still have the drama of who the assailant is that took out Jacob Fatu and took his teeth out. Like, goddamn. I don't know. Oh my God, we all believe in Sami Zayn. Why don't people like Sami Zayn? I like Sami Zayn. You do see you seen a bad Sami Zayn match. All right. When we revolve the show against Sami Zayn, because we won't, none of you niggas will start watching because Sami Zayn was the best highlight of the show. Except when it comes to his wrestling. That's never gonna be the fucking case. That's never gonna be the fucking case. I swear, there's on some guys that would rather see, and I swear to you, there's some niggas that'd rather see Batista, Triple H, and Randy Orton an Evolution 3-way at WrestleMania 30 instead of Daniel Bryan having his PG Chris Benoit moment. I will stick through that opinion. Oh yeah, and Rhea Ripley and Io Sky retained their titles after Stephanie Vaquer interrupted. Now I bet they're gonna have a 3-way women's tag. No, not a 3-way women's tag, just a 6-women tag. Because Triple H is that unoriginal. La Ruda. La Massa. Dun, dun, dun. Wait, who the hell? I couldn't tell if that's Stephanie Becker. Oh no, that's Roxanne Perez, and it's Roxanne Perez. Yeah, we're making this a 6-women tag. I fucking called it. I fucking called it. They're gonna do some unoriginal shit like this. Yeah, called it. Because there's no way they're gonna bury the top babyface tag team out of Io Sky and Rhea Ripley. And if Roxanne and if Stephanie Vaquer is gonna be here, this is gonna be a 6-woman tag on Raw. Because you niggas don't make live. These PLEs don't really have any permanent change to them. Wrong. I'm sure there's gonna be a good match to hype up whatever drama's gonna happen. Do the women's is there any even women's title matches? I bet there's gonna be like 2 matches. One's gonna be for the world title. They'll really book the tag titles to be on the next episode of Raw. Cause fuck y'all on the PLE. This is not even about pay now or royalties. This is just about you guys even giving opportunities to show your talent. Except that they're gonna be at the Rumble. Knowing there's only one nigga that's gonna get the major push out of this, right? You guys are getting the math here? Oh, but it's okay. I'm pessimistic. Cool. I use derogatory slurs. Are they under commercial break? Whenever. So I did not know I was muted. So I heard some evolved talent has finally made it over to the NXT roster. Good for them. Oh, anybody excited for Powerhouse Hobbs to make it to NXT possibly around the time his contract expires with AEW? Because I feel like AEW fumbled it, but I know Tony Khan has a preference of who he wants as a world champion. He doesn't want guys that look like they can beat up somebody. He wants guys that look like they can kiss their bro and still have a healthy one-sided relationship with their wife. That's Adam Cole. I swear there's niggas out there that would rather book Adam Cole than Powerhouse Hobbs. Tony Khan would rather, if it wasn't up to the if it wasn't up, he'd pick Tony Khan. He'd pick Adam Cole over fucking Swerve Strickland. That's a damn shame. Oh God, I'm still I'm pretty diced up after the NFC Championship game because I know there's going to be the highest scoring out of the AFC title game when I was streaming the Patriots Broncos game because I thought Stenson Bennett was going to do it. I thought Stenson Bennett was going to do it and catch everybody off guard, but that didn't seem to be the case. I guess the play callings went to them. They try to be a bit more unpredictable. They kept the Patriots defense off the zone, but they were also keeping the pass rush over like a minimum. They only had like 1 touchdown to their name after a Cortland Sutton touchdown. And then it was just the ground game because the snow was just seeping. And you saw it when the Broncos quarterback, he had a slip and he had a second chance throw in the middle of the possession just to barely get a first down. Like, bruh. Adam Cole, baby. Oh, what's popping, Josh Johnson? Shout out to Josh Johnson. Thank you for pulling up to the stream. Yeah, I swear, Tony Khan, if it was up to him, if it wasn't for social media, you'd be seeing a lot of guys that you wouldn't expect to be booked for a world title. Like, he'd rather pick Adam Cole over Powerhouse Hobbs, Bobby Lashley, Swerve Strickland, Shelton Benjamin, Samoa Joe. Remember Wardlow? I remember Wardlow. Oh, there's Stephanie Vaquer. I was trying to see if I can use another page so I can clip the stream that way without getting into copyright, so you guys can hear the audio out of one of the other slides. Could I do that? So you guys can get an interaction with what's going on? Or they'll get me for copyright for the audio. Here's the old Sky. The champions versus the potential contenders. This Saturday, I think we'll see it at 2 p.m. Eastern for the Royal Rumble, right? That's going to be fun. Who you got winning the Rumble, Josh Johnson? This is my brutality. Patriots Seahawks. Yeah, this is practically Super Bowl 38. Yeah, this is practically Super Bowl. That was not on my bingo card also. I mean, Patriots were going to make a massive turnaround. I think more people were expecting Vrabel to make it for the divisional round in the middle of the season because, of course, we were on YTC streams and we were watching the games. People were just trying to push over the excuse of strength and schedule. But I'm going to say this once. People can always make the excuse of strength of schedule whenever you win or lose. So take that asterisk and use it as an advantage. That's what I would say. Because the Patriots have one more game to go. A heavily advanced Seahawks team. And you know what's the craziest thing about all this? An $100 million quarterback actually lived up to expectation. That doesn't go well for any quarterback. Just people would say Sam Darnold was a one-season wonder after his time playing with Justin Jefferson, and he gets carried off high-powered offenses. That doesn't seem to be the case. That does not seem to be the case. YTC booth. Yes. Stephanie Vaquer. Don't forget Io Sky and Ripley. My money is on our OTC, the Tribal Thief. Oh, I thought you meant. Oh, yeah, you mean the Tribal. Roman Reigns in his return. To feud against who? Can't be McIntyre, so you're expecting Zayn to win the world title at the Rumble? Because that does seem like the poetic conclusion, Josh. That does sound like the most realistic conclusion to all of this, because we know how much the correlation between Sami Zayn and the Bloodline really carried his career into the main event scene. So it makes sense that, let's just we can get a major feud going on with Sami Zayn and Roman Reigns and try to push that underdog effect. But Sami Zayn would probably need to be the world champion. And I don't see Roman Reigns coming in until after the Royal Rumble. So imagine what that's going to build up. Oh, and Roxanne Perez. I wish he could pummel on me like that. Excuse me. Vikings fans punching air right now. They let them go over the cap space because they're always in that progression. I don't know if it's sympathy for JJ McCarthy. Is it sympathy for JJ McCarthy turned up being shit? It's gotta be. It's gotta be at that point, man. And now the $100 million is worth it. And you see how much Jefferson wants to give up on himself? Bruh. Oh my god. Let's pour one out for all those Vikings fans out there, especially to my man Get On Kid, Minnesota native. Oh god damn. Two. No, near fall. I mean, I would feel bad, but it's too funny at the same time. Vertical suplex by Stephanie Vaquer. Who are you pushing for the Super Bowl though? I like Drew McIntyre, but I kind of shocked me if Sammy beats him. I no, no. Here's the thing, Josh Johnson. You've seen something like this before, but you're gonna try to, just get rid of your disbelief for a second because Sami Zayn has kind of been in a mid streak for most of the year, and they're just trying to push it because it'll mean more in the WrestleMania season where people would pretend like this is people been always push it, glamoring for Sami to win the world title. People want more of LA Knight to be pushed like Sami Zayn. Sami Zayn had to be on SmackDown. Wasn't he starting off the year a Raw superstar? You can't tell me that this isn't manufactured, bro. This is why I don't fuck with. That's why you're getting the Sammy Hogan allegations. Oh yeah, go. He got closeted, but he got he's a he's a Viking sympathizer. He has Viking withdrawal. Being a Steelers fan is a phase. Well, I bet he'll start as soon as he hears about Mike McCarthy. Is that what the stream was all about, by the way? I think that's what all this stream was about, involving Mike McCarthy's hiring, because that's who they signed as a head coach after Mike Tomlin departed from the team, not fired, departed, because he's a winner, right? 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 I want to say the Seahawks just see a TRL and Kaiju crash out. That'd be too funny. I don't know why you take it like a TRL got a dog in this fight. You got no, there ain't no bias over. What was there a former Cardinal player? Oh, and Liv Morgan with the clotheslines to Vaquer. I wish WWE stopped with these live events. I'm shocked because obviously, like, they want to make Saturday Night Main Event like a super show. That because it's not a PLE, but they make it over the quality that it concludes major storylines. But you don't see most of the wrestlers. Like, bro, if I ask you who's the current tag team champions on SmackDown, and you still say it's the Wyatt Six, nigga, you wouldn't know that. Because it isn't the Wyatt Six. They gave it straight to Solo in them. And I saw like a list. I'm shocked I didn't see the Wyatt Six here on the worst factions of the 2020s. I mean, of course, Retribution was going to take that. I don't think the Chaos Project was going to take it because it was like 2019. I think that was like an early rendition in the early days of AEW, so that doesn't count. The Learning Tree. 2 Chris Jericho factions made it in. 2 Chris Jericho factions. Shout out to Chris Jericho. If Roman goes after Sammy for the WWE Championship, it'll be nice to see Braun Breaker go for the world title. That seems like the point, but I think they're gonna make they're gonna make him do a detour and focus on Seth Rollins, because I'm sure he isn't in a severe injury after booking him out of the Vision. So he's probably going to take time off. We'll see him over the Rumble, make a surprise return at 30, but he'll get eliminated by like Sami Zayn or some shit, or Jey Uso. Because remember when he was supposed to be main event Jey Uso, they flopped on it twice. Remember when everybody was fucking with main event Jey Uso? Oh, my wife Rhea got hit into the steel steps. And the Judgment Gay is still causing trouble. Oh, I swear to God. The Judgment Day, I'll say one thing about the Judgment Day. Even though I don't really fuck with it as a faction, they have the best females in the roster. And they're the best reason to keep a job in the WWE. Because they'll just forget that you're there. Like, nobody's booking for JD McDonough, bro. Like, say, oh, wait, Finn, we'll book you for a world title shot. Really? Yeah, it won't be a program, but because you're in Dublin, you'll get the biggest pop because people know you exist in Ireland. So sorry. Oh my God, that's harsh. Your wife loves Liv? My cousin too, man. Does everyone really like the Wyatt Six besides Kaiju? Apex? Why do they like them? Mike's Burners account. That's gotta be rage bait. And EO Sky is going crazy. My thing is, I don't think it has any distress because fear factor with the Wyatt Six, like it was with the early rendition of the Wyatt family. Like, you really thought that the Wyatt family were freaking lunatics. You thought Bray Wyatt was a freaking lunatic. He'll be weirdly singing. He's oddly athletic for a man his size. He shouldn't be menacing, but yet he has a ferocious moveset. He has a way of talking that makes him feel poetic and psychopathic. That's why people grown to love Bray Wyatt for so long, because they see a potential where he looks like he can be the main villain. He could be the next Undertaker. I think that's what people always wanted him to be, but I think people were like, this is like an Undertaker that can be way more human. And they thought of pushing that over more with the Fiend and try to give him this Jekyll and Hyde gimmick. It worked for like 2 fucking months, and then they made him lose to Seth Rollins. No, Seth Rollins lost off DQ. To protect Seth Rollins, you can't tell me there's no Seth Rollins bias with Triple H. You can't tell me that. Because you know that's bullshit. You can't tell me, since Triple H has picked up an executive role after he was done with NXT, that Seth Rollins has been heavily booked and protected as much as John Cena, but he isn't as big as John Cena. Seth Rollins is the equivalent of what happened if Vince McMahon liked Chris Jericho. There's no other way to book it. Say it like that. There's no other way. Outstanding wrestler, but he'll never be the main face of the company. That's Seth Rollins. Triple H thought it'd be Seth Rollins when he walked up on NXT. Vince didn't see that, and now he got Roman Reigns. That's the equivalent. And now Roman Reigns is a part-timer. And since then, Seth Rollins, they made him got the Vision. Then they kicked him out of the Vision. But I know they're going to try to overbook it so they can have him return back at the Rumble to cause Braun Breaker the world title at the Royal Rumble. Oh, and clothesline by Rhea Ripley. Finn Balor does what? And he's good at taking the pin. Oh yeah, it's Finn Balor. It's Finn Bor. It's Pin Balor, because that nigga always get pinned. It's Pin Balor. It's Pin Balor. Josh Johnson. Yeah, I don't know who got jobbed out most back in 2025. Was it Nakamura or was it Finn Balor? 2 former multi-time NXT champions. You make it into the NXT Mount Rushmore, please check your career. Check how your career is going to get booked. Because you're either going to be an upper mid-carder or a tag team specialist, or you're in AEW. There's no in-between, bro. There's no in between. I wish I could be more. I like Finn Balor. I think he's a great wrestler. But then you give me this stupid demon gimmick, and he never actually has a persona. What is the demon? He gives me lore about it, like he's playing D&D, and then this guy's still kicking people with 2 legs, bro. It never looks good. It just looks like an Irish dude wearing blackface, and he's kicking you in the chest. I can't believe Finn Balor, bro. I stopped taking Finn seriously after he failed to beat Seth Rollins for the world title at SummerSlam. At 2016, damn, you gave up early, bro. You gave up too early. I'll give you that. I still believe in Finn Balor when you started jobbing out to Bobby Lashley for the Intercontinental title. I still believed in Finn Balor after he was jobbing out to The Fiend at SummerSlam. I still believed that my NXT GOAT can get booked. Oh, Tilt-A-Whirl, Roxanne Perez. But look at this. Liv Morgan. Oh! The missile dropkick by Io Sky. Pump handle reverse into a headbutt. Going for the Riptide. Cover. 1, 2, 3. And it's over. My queen wins. But DST, let Triple H cook. Though it's long term, so I'm sick of the excuses, man. I'm fucking sick of the excuses with Triple H, bro. Because you try to do that and incriminate on Vince, anybody can get it. Why you think Tony Khan isn't getting a short release? Oh, Tony Khan's the alternative. You guys don't like WWE, you can watch AEW. Why am I seeing 400,000 people watch Dynamite? I don't want to hear it. Why am I seeing 400,000 people watch Dynamite? What happened? I thought you guys believed on AEW, the alternative, the superior wrestling show. In spite of Vince McMahon, it has nothing to do. You got Triple H now, and yet less people watch SmackDown. Finn Balor, fucking jobber, bro. Prince Devitt, Bullet Club. Oh, cool. Come on, man. Peak Bullet Club was when you were out the club, dog. People started caring about AJ Styles the time he joined Bullet Club. People started caring about Kenny Omega. He was a cruiserweight, and he's still on AEW. When Cody left, Danielson's a part-timer now. Yeah, I know 2016 to be specific. That was when they fought for the world title for the first time, the Universal Championship. I remember that one. That was when he broke his shoulder on the. That was when he broke his shoulder on the barricade, right? I still remember Money in the Bank 2016 because of the double cash-in, and that was the same night as the 2016 NBA championship game between the Warriors and the Cavaliers when LeBron came back from 3-1. That was the same night LeBron got the block. That's a crazy fact I still remember, bro. Because I was streaming on the network a Money in the Bank match and watching the NBA Finals. I was trying to keep up with both. That was a crazy year to be alive. That was my favorite part of 2016. That and I think Rollins got cashed in after beating Roman for the world title. And then Ambrose cashed in on Rollins. Yeah, so we had every Shield member as WWE champion in one night. I have to tune in to AEW more. Those pay-per-views are fire. They do have a quality. I did enjoy All In last year. I thought there was too many matches, but there was a lot of good matches on All In. I didn't watch Full Gear. AEW can make good pay-per-views. I just wish their weekly TV was a bit better. I like MJF, but I wish I changed up on MJF. AEW has the tools to be good, but it feels like they don't want to choose to use it. Why is Finn Balor got something to say? Talking about him. in my life. Yeah, you're Make-A-Wish number one contender. Go back to mid-card, Finn. Oh, oh. It takes two to tango is the biggest SA excuse ever. CM Punk, don't use that for a promo, bro. Just handing out title shots. The general manager has nothing to say. Fuck these general managers, bro. Give me Teddy Long any day, bro. Give me one-on-one match with The Undertaker. I know he's retired, but you still got a tag team match with The Undertaker. I know you're divorced, but guess who's your last match going to be with? The Undertaker. Punk trying to encourage Finn Balor to do something he knows he's not going to do. Get booked to win the Rumble. Will this be Finn Balor's redemption year? Will Obafemi finally actually debut on a PLE without another vignette? Will anything happen on Raw? And here comes the Vision with this Abu Dhabi entrance theme. With Braun Breaker returning back from his suspension after talking to, from a certain phone call, whoever that phone call was that Adam Pearce had last week on Monday Night Raw. Disrespect your surrounding. Oh, shit. Good to see Braun back. He isn't shirtless trying to spear somebody from the entranceway. The most generic entrance theme. Yo, Death Rebel gotta end it, bro. Death Rebel gotta stop. And I'm not asking for anybody to die. When I say Death Rebel gotta end it, I mean like they need to like delete their Chat GPT account. Like, come on, guys. You know how much Jim Johnson got done? Jim Johnson made the Big Show's entrance probably the most iconic entrances in the WWE. There's still kids in Gen Alpha that know how Mark Henry's entrance, a theme song goes. They play it for their NFL walk-up. They're look at freaking Texas Longhorns. Their football team plays it on their lock-up, their walk-up for the tunnel. Enter the Sandman. We have college kids that were raised in the 2010s that are still listening to Enter the Sandman, and they love that song. Nobody's coming in with their fucking "It's Just Me, Oos, J1, Day One." Like, come on, bro. They're not doing that. Come on. Josh Johnson, you have any opinion on the Vision, what the Vision should do for their build-up? Because we know probably Breaker is not going to win the Rumble. Logan Paul, I don't think he'll get the minimum of momentum, but I see another title reign in his future. Brunson Reed, I feel like he'll be like the most undervalued. In my opinion. Because all this nigga did was just steal some off-white Jordans. Brunson Reed's whole gimmick was, I'm fat and I'm a sneakerhead. I'm going to steal the shoes that I can't afford from Roman Reigns' feet. I have a man bun and I'm Samoan. And a muffin top. I got released twice. And of course, Paul Heyman's going to speak. And in the final third, it's going to be like Logan Paul or some shit, or Braun Breaker. You got to bury these guys. Because if Paul Heyman wasn't here, there'd be like only like 50,000 views on their YouTube channel. And yes, I'm analytically using their YouTube algorithm to net the relevance, because you guys always make the excuse that ratings don't matter in wrestling that much. And you have a percentage point that there's different mediums to watch wrestling if you don't want to watch the full hours. I get it. So we're going to clip it. And if the clip percentage isn't even averaging up to the total amount of audience members and what's the best segment, then that shit's irrelevant. The worst part was even making Braun Breaker even join the Vision. You have an explosive babyface, son of the Gremlin, the Gremlin face bulldog. Like, no one hates Rick Steiner, and Braun Breaker had everything going for him last year with the Intercontinental title run. Then you let him join the Vision, and now it feels like he's an upper mid-carder, losing to CM Punk that's pushing 50! He's fucking old! Punk is as old as my father. That's how old he is. Hunter, you were 50. Stop wearing leather. Paul, I'm not fingering your butt. Time to play the game. Oh, God. More to the Triple H, the ruthless depression era of Triple H, the biggest dick sucking. Guess what? The show never stops. So oh my God, is that going to be our showcase mode? And I thought we're going to get a showcase mode based on the Monday Night Wars. Cancel showcase mode, WWE. Bring back story mode. I know people have been trying to ask. We got GM mode back. It sucks. Imagine if they bring back Road to WrestleMania where you can play as actual WWE superstars. It's going to flop. Because if you guys watch a weekly program, that I know you guys don't. Ruthless Depression New Era is back. And Austin Theory seems to be the only person that's suited up to wrestle today. Because he's the only one in gear. Boo! And gentlemen, Paul Heyman's going to bring up that we're in Canada, so he's boo. Paul Heyman. Oh. Okay. Oh my God, it's Austin Theory. When he's bald. That's BBC Bronson Reed. You know what the fat ladies go for. Logan Paul should be leading a faction. He shouldn't be part of a faction. The guy has a media presence. I'm shocked he never, he already has his own podcast. Like, why can't he get heat with his own faction, his own entourage of yes men? That should obviously work for somebody like Logan Paul. I'm just spitting out ideas here. And gentlemen, Ron. Did he shave? No. What was the point of the hoodie? You're explaining Adam Pearce putting his hands on a WWE superstar. Oh, we can't do Unreal if Paige comes back. If you guys want to sign Saraya back, we can't have cameras in the arena. She's going to be blowing Xavier Woods and Kit Wilson. Respectfully, he's a deadbeat dad. Respectfully. You know, for a surprise a member like Austin Theory, he still doesn't look like a menacing opponent. They try to give him this grungy, mean face, but the guy looks like he has a good smile. Kit Wilson. Kit Wilson. Uh, Not saying that you like tortas. Nothing's wrong with that. We're gonna see a Braun Breaker match involving. Well, it's sealed. Uh, every member of the Visions in the Royal Rumble. Tell me when I'm saying lies. Tell me lies. Tell me sweet little lies. Oh, is Theory finally gonna win a match? Right now, that's why he's in his gear. 619 Rey Mysterio. And don't forget his son, the AEW World Champion, Dominic Mysterio. I saw that shit, that chat GBT shit. Doom, doom. Oh, excuse me. Is Giannis Antetokounmpo going to get traded after putting his team under the bus? I hope not. I want to see him suffer. I think Giannis been prone to like looking more vulnerable for the trade situation. So knowing he has all the leverage in the world outside of guys like Jonathan Kuminga that has like the skill set to be a top NBA player, but obviously not in a system that suits him. But I don't know if he's even still considered worth even trying to bargain. What's popping, John Jay? As soon as I bring up the Warriors, he comes in. How you doing? Yeah, I mean, just going over the show. The Royal Rumble will be in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia, this Saturday. But knowing John Jay that you have a life, I don't expect you to be watching the PLE, and I don't blame you. Oh, and I just said neat when George Floyd on Rey Mysterio. Figuratively speaking, YouTube, chill. I thought we were going to be in a longer commercial break. I keep forgetting we're on Netflix. So I guess they have small, shorter ad breaks, or they just cut over to small breaks. It is WWE lawyers. Are we saying this because Heyman's Jewish? You know what? I'd rather make it entertainment than have Paul Heyman fight Adam Pearce because he's balder. It just makes the muscles pop more. No problem, John Jay. Appreciate you coming in. Oh, what a Hurricane Rana. Oh, oh, what a hit. Is Adam? Oh, no, I think it's wrapped. Now Austin Theory looks like Sean Spears, except he looks in better shape. Irish whip, slide by Mysterio, hits him by the leg. He doesn't go for the ropes, but that's what he's targeting. Irish whip. Ooh, to some type of lumbar check to the midsection. How long? If anybody's over in the chat right now, just tell me how long you think the vision's gonna last. Is the vision being a reason you guys watch the show? I like Braun Breaker, but it feels like there's no foil with the vision. The only person feuding with the Vision is the babyface GM. Nobody else seems to be paying their mind even to the Vision. Not even Seth or CM Punk. Most of his rivalries even didn't even involve that much of Seth Rollins. Since Seth Rollins is out the picture, mind you, that is a rivalry going on with just Punk and Rollins. But damn, raking the face and trying to pull over the mask of Rey Mysterio is Austin Theory. The pressure. Because he'll pressure into a diamond. He's the next Randy Orton. Who said that? I did. I did. Hunter, you guys stop saying some dumb shit like that. This is why nobody likes you. Everybody likes me. Right? Going for the 619, but Austin Theory escapes over the ring. Y'all watching Unreal? Please tell me what your opinion on the recent episodes of Unreal. Because I can't fuck with it. Because you see the insincerity with the way the contract situation went with R-Truth. It pisses me off to no end. And I'm sure we have the utmost. He has the utmost respect for R-Truth, but the way you tried to put him on blast for that and then try to work it into an angle, and nothing happened, all because you were unsure that he will try to beg down his knees to have a contract extension, even though that nigga has made so much money in the WWE doing practically nothing but getting over 20 years worth. You know what? I know nothing. I'm a mark. I'm a fan. I'm a fan. There's more fans that show up for R-Truth when his contract was expiring, and people thought he was going to be out the WWE. Then Tommaso Ciampa expiring his contract, and he can still go. You niggas don't care about these black and gold guys. Let's keep it 1,000. None of you guys care about these black and gold guys if we're keeping it a buck. None of y'all. And Logan Paul making fun of the referee. No shot. Oh, Theory won't take a count out loss, and Rey Mysterio will still take Austin Theory out the ring. What event is on? It's Raw because it's Monday? Yeah. That's how it works, John. Sadly, no Monday Night Football. I wish. I got a cope or else I'm watching spring football come March. And I don't and if you see that, John Jay, just know I'm in a dark place. That I'm watching the UFL. But the All Star game should be coming up around February. I think middle of February, early February. I think around the second week of February. No LeBron James. No LeBron James. People are saying he was snubbed. Let father time happen, man. You LeBron sexuals be bugging out. He's been in an All Star game for 20 fucking years. Even Steph Curry was asked. Hey, LeBron has 20 All Star situations. Even Steph Curry's like, hey guys, can we like chill out? Like y'all expectations are out the window. Like Steph is already a Hall of Famer with barely half of LeBron James accolades, and he matches in the same championship portfolio. What's wrong with the NBA players we have now? Explain that to me. Like LeBron James fans need their own safe word for LeBron, and that's probably oh my god, Michael Jordan. Uh, Hairspray. Oh my god, the block on James, block from James. Like, what's wrong with the current generation of NBA talent that has people upset? That you can't live without LeBron James in your All Star game that you niggas don't watch. You guys complain about the quality control of the All Star break, and yet we complain if LeBron James isn't there. LeBron is the reason you guys get up in the morning. Honey, I'm sorry. My wife and kids don't do it for me anymore. It's LeBron James whenever he drops the bucket. I know how it feels too, man. My goal isn't LeBron, it's Dwayne Wade. You know how much I have to be upset seeing Zaya Wade every day? I'm joking. That has nothing to do with Zaya Wade. But you guys highlight LeBron James just making one dunk while averaging like 15 points a game in a mediocre Lakers team where DeAndre Ayton just plays offense all day and he can't defensively do anything. And Luka has to carry. What a crop. Oh, got him with a sucker punch. Some type of pump handle STO and barely got a kick out of two. What a play. And I'm pretending that this is an actual sport. Oh my god. Oh, that's gonna get Marks upset. Oh, Rey Mysterio with Penta and Dragon Lee, but grabs him in an electric chair. Oh, but dumps him outside, but he's still on him in the electric chair. And it's a spin out hurricane run on the ring apron to Austin Theory. Mamma mia. Oh, but look at this. Logan Paul shoving on a super kick by Penta. Brunson Reed, we have a brawl with the Luchadors. In the Vision, Brunson Reed off a double super kick. And Dragon Lee and Penta going airborne, but Brunson Reed catches Dragon Lee and tosses him into the barricade. Super kick from the apron from Penta. Logan Paul stops him on his tracks and hits him on the apron, where Rey Mysterio defends his friends. But the stomp by Austin Theory. 3, and it's over. A fair fight? All Rey had to do to lose is just not get involved. The fuck? And now Braun Breaker, that is now an eligible participant in the Rumble, helping the Vision pummel Penta, Rey, and Dragon Lee. Oh my god. And Braun Breaker with a spear that looked out of nowhere. Logan Paul now grabs Lee. Frog splash. Does he have a move called? And please don't say this move is taken. This name is taken. The Pulverizer. Does he have a move called the Pulverizer, or that belongs to somebody else? What? One's in the chat if that's already taken. Tsunami. And look at this. They're still pummeling, trying to hold him still for Braun Breaker. Oh, spear. It's a spear. And Natalia's here because she's feuding with Maxine Dupree. Oh my god. Oh my god. Did you guys see on Raw? Maxine lost the women's intercontinental title to Becky. Man, they're not booking her right. By Natalia. She still works here? Why? That's the response you get when you see this fucking feud. Natalia with these fucking duck lips. Put some red lipstick on, Natalia. You can tell you got Botox at 40 years old, woman. Natty decimates. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Don't let me get ice. Sorry, Raquel. Sorry, Raquel. What? Oh my god, that's insulting. Who the fuck are you talking to? Who the fuck are you talking to? And I guess Vetker has still got some bad blood with Raquel Rodriguez after jumping her from behind. And here comes Byron. I'm sorry, Thomas Dubois. Bibi Dubois. Bibi Dubois. Bibi Dubois. Make the music with your mouth, bitch. That's you, Byron. Devon Evans got hurt, and we're back in America. What? Mm. Let me guess. All Grande's going to interrupt. Damn, that took record time. Hmm? Your boy bouncy. Pause. Javon, I know people have an issue with Javon Evans because the way he talks. He talks like a YN because he is a YN. The guy's like 21. Guys, did you know I'm at the Rumble? I'm at the Rumble. I'm part of the main rosters, but I gotta announce that I'm going to be at the Rumble. You know who? You know this. You know this. What? Shout out to Key and Peele. That Javon's like, you know this. You know this. If you guys watched the Obama skits with Key and Peele, shout out to them. Chelsea Green was in Toronto media. Obviously, she's a notable Canadian native, married to Matt Cardona. That's still, what is she, like the gender? I didn't even know they had a mixed tag team championship for Mexico. That's pretty cool. I think she's still with it with Ethan Page. That's also Canadian. I like Ethan Page. He seems to have some upside as upper mid Carter. Oh, Roman Reigns. Josh Johnson. I might be right. I might be right. I don't like saying I'm right, but I'm right. And if y'all saw that leak of like a big foam hand of Roman Reigns, Roman Reigns will return at the Royal Rumble. Probably be like premiering on SmackDown or something. Riyadh Reigns. Aloe Akbar. Royal Rumble. Well, Roman Reigns will declare for the Royal Rumble unannounced. Didn't even show a vignette of him showing that he's back at the to go back to the top after a wasteful 2025 where he didn't do shit after losing for the custody of Paul Heyman on some bullshit. Excuse me, ladies and gentlemen. I'm gonna try to use the restroom for a couple seconds, please. Excuse me about that. I guess Gunter had a boring interview with Gunter had a boring interview with Michael Cole. Hey, Jay, Styles, Bill. We know it's going to end in a schmozz with Gunter coming in and interfering in the match. If y'all think I'm right or wrong, ones and twos, please. This should have been a rivalry to begin with. Well, we know Punk is a part timer himself with his fake ass. Take your blood money because I know you're going to be in Riyadh, fuck nigga. AJ Styles has always been a better wrestler than you, Punk. Sorry, I just don't fuck with Punk like I used to. Especially with the hypocrisy, I can see why fans have floundered away the relationship away with Punk a bit. Because we either have the sympathizers that still fuck with him because of Summer of Punk. Did I say DoorDash? Is this match sponsored by DoorDash? Oh, fucking Jey Uso's here. Yo, City! Me, Oos! Day one is me, is. So if we replace Uso with the N word, how real does the dialogue get with Jey Uso to give him brownie points to return back to the singles competition? Because I'd give it to him if he kept saying the N word instead of Uso. Because are they still going to be trying to make Jey Uso legitimate in the singles competition while being tag team champion, or you think that was just a fever dream still around 2025? Oh yeah, we have the number contenders match. So Jimmy and Jay are gonna watch, or just Jay's gonna watch four-way tag? Well, that match is gonna be at the Rumble probably, hopefully, because I swear these PLEs keep getting less. When you mean less is more, do you mean the PLE matches? Don't get me wrong. I know we have an inflation of matches, Hunter. We just want the matches to be less time. We don't need a 20-minute match opener. What? But how they're gonna get their shit in? Getting over is getting their shit in. I don't know these niggas. That's the whole point of being a wrestler. You're supposed to be an attraction. Anybody can do a power bomb from the apron into a 619. No sell into a cutter. And kick out of one. And then you do the 619 from the outside from the ring post. Kick out of one. Canadian Destroyer. From the apron, of course. Preferably from the apron. The right side, of course. We need the hard camera. Oh, fuck. Man, event Jey Uso's in your city. I mean, mid-card Jey Uso's back in your city. Just me, Uso. Day one is just... Wait. Dr. Doom is here. Hold on. No. Oh, they don't have Joey Styles? Oh my god. Yo, that's disrespectful. I'll find it. I'll find it soon. Hold on. Uh, you know, you know what, Doctor Doom? You know what, Doctor Doom? Yeet. You know, because everybody's thinking it's 2016 now in this bitch. Everybody wants to pretend it's 2016 in this bitch. American Made is here. American Made is here. Rip off American Alpha. But you don't have your token black athlete that can be Kurt Angle's son. So I don't fuck with this team. Wait, you're not my black son? No. Kurt, your wife is Karen Jarrett. Remember her? Oh God. You know how dark the memes were back in 28? I think it was 2018. They pulled the angle between. No, was it 2017 or 2018 when they pulled the angle with Jason Jordan being like, "Oh, that's a GM's son. That's a GM's. That's a GM's son." Oh, Finn Balor talking to Liv Morgan while we have a match going on. The entrances are going in, and now they're showing. Oh, what? So Finn is trying to develop a babyface run. Well, that goes into Edge's role, not really Punk's, but I see what you mean. There's all Grande Americano's team. And Scotty Burns is here that brought his own belt. I respect WWE making still doing the artistic awareness. I'm joking. I'm joking. Oh Lord. Oh no. I'm gonna get canceled. Toronto Raptors fans, please. I'm making jokes. I'm making jokes. He's not. I don't know. I don't want to know. I like Scotty Barnes' game. He's a cool player. I like Scotty Barnes. Here's Akira Tozawa. American Alpha is still here. Otis is still here. That brother hasn't been over since 2020. And don't get me wrong, I liked Otis when he's with Mandy Rose and stuff. But then we knew he wasn't going to cash in Money in the Bank. Just to give it to Miz is crazy work. And I like Tozawa too. It's a shame they have to book him like this. Did they even get a run with the World Tag Team Championships? Don't look it up. I don't want you to. And here comes the new gay with token honorary New Day Black member Grayson Waller, former tag team partner of Austin Theory. What are New Day now? Like record-breaking tag team champions still? Like they have the most reigns over the Usos, I think. Usos still has the most days defended. Beating the New Day's record that they held over 2016 or 2017. No, it was 2016 before the Bar beats them. You see, I got ball knowledge. Unlike real WWE fans, I actually watched the show. Well, I used to when I wanted to hurt myself. And I had no responsibilities in my life. And I shaved my neck beard. Started talking to women. I had no wrestling merchandise of Jey Uso in my closet. I started wearing deodorant in public. I didn't have to wear sweatpants everywhere. I didn't pull up with a replica championship. Oh god. You know, swear some of you wrestling niggas gotta chill out. You know you're getting pussy when you're wearing a Bullet Club t-shirt. The only way that's gonna get the pass if you're already married with kids and you want to make them be wrestling fans. That's fine. You're like 20 and you're wearing a Bullet Club shirt, Jimmy? You need to talk. Well, here we go, and it seems like what are they, the Los Americanos or something? I think that's their tag team name, not including El Grande. Oh, Kofi trying to go for the vintage monkey flip from the corner, but I forgot. That's I know it's those two. I know it's Tyler Bate. Is it Tyler Bate and Butch as a tag team? Any American talent's already a megastar in Mexico and can get over. That's the worst part about all this, bro. Dave, thanks to AEW, Dave Meltzer has to talk about CMLL regularly now. I'm being dead ass. You guys remember what happened the last AAA Mania? That's what I thought, you fucking Yanks. Oh yeah, they are called Los Americanos. American made, American made. I'm shocked we don't see Brutus and Julius more often. Oh, and there's that cannonball top maneuver. That's a dip. Who show them who you are, baby? What? Xavier was calling you racist? I'm Xavier, and that's Kofi. You're racist? I fucked Paige. I was in that sex tape. You weren't what? I'm not gonna lie, Michael Cole, you're still fucking terrible at that. It's either that or I'm calling Rampage Jackson's son to do this to you. Just the Dragon Ball punches. The hard R. The hard R by Corey Graves. Holy shit. Oh my god. Yo. I remember when I was doing these streams for Raw regularly, I mute the commentary. This is the effective commentary we get off two personalities. Who brought Corey Graves back after Carmella got released? Now I miss Carmella. Oh God, JBL would not call that lucha libre. He would call it carpentry break time. That's fucked up. Ball game, Maggle. Maggle, look at these S words. Get at it. Ball game, Maggle. Because they're good at baseball. Get it? They're good at baseball. They're good at baseball, Maggle. Get that Bumbleclot unicorn out of Xavier Woods' hair. What is that? We still forgot that these niggas gotta still be the most saddest, overbooked guys to still not elevate from the card. How's Xavier Woods a king of the ring? Kofi's a former world champion, and it feels like they get less programs every year. That's a damn shame. I like Kofi and Xavier Woods, but it feels like they can never segment them to be protagonists in the storyline. They don't even have to be. They don't even have to be baby faces. They booked them to be heels over Biggie Langston. Thinks Biggie's hurt. There's nothing they can book him in. Stop doing these unreals. Because if anybody's a regular viewer of the show on Monday Night Raw, Triple H is already insulting your intelligence. This Penta guy. We got to keep our eyes on this fucking Penta guy. Paul Heyman does that like he's going to snatch his wallet. We need to check if he can cross the border. I would say if they're not going to legitimize Penta to be, because they obviously keep putting him in these multi-man groups. When he had like a good hot start, getting in the King of the Ring tournament, tearing it up, getting a good debut match, he'd be getting these good matches with Dominic Mysterio. They go nowhere because they don't want to drop the belt to him. Apparently, I don't get it. I like Penta, but it's obvious they don't see him as a singles competitor. Tozawa and one of the Creed brothers go out. Bravo Americano, he's going to do a spin out torture rack. But Tozawa with a drop kick to cut it off. Somehow we can't get Michael Cole and fucking Booker T. We have to be stuck with Corey, bisexual Graves. Oh no, because Tozawa will be fucking bitches. Hold on. No one calls you a stamina monster because you're a good wrestler. They be calling you that because you be cracking cheeks. That's a good thing for Tozawa. Nothing. Nothing, John Jay, nothing. We're still in this multi-man tag team match with a bunch of J Bros. Oh, never mind. A luchador just headbutted Xavier Woods in the Pinor. And the fat guy's about to do the rip-off caterpillar. I mean, the rip-off worm. It's called the caterpillar. And with the elbow drop, 1, 2, 3. I forgot, was Jay was on commentary? He's just watching in the crowd this match. Brother is so disinteresting. It's like, Jay, just go there and watch. Nobody wants to hear you talk. It's just me, Oos. Oh, shit. Double DDT on both Kofi and one of the brothers. Roja. German suplex. Tozawa going high risk. Oh, he's not done. Tozawa. American Made is also down with a head full of steam. Oh, Kofi. Oh, he has his own Trouble in Paradise. What? And he mocks his old moniker doing the boom. Oh, but Grayson Waller, the honorary New Day member, interferes in Tozawa's momentum, and you're gonna get your bitch ass out of here. But Otis does it for him. Where is the crowd? Oh, but Jey Uso will super kick him for him. I didn't even know he was just watching the match, just ringside. Oh, but look at this. Otis takes a backhand of Kofi Kingston. This is racially motivated. Oh, but a double kick by the Los Americanos. And they just flip him over the border. I mean, over the top rope. Julius going for the double knees. Otis manhandles both brothers. Why? Yo, the crowd is so dead for this match. The crowd is so dead. Oh, all right, we're getting somewhere. Senton from Tozawa. Mamma mia. 2, 3. It's over. Otis and Tozawa are the number one contenders for the tag titles by help by Jey Uso. Let's go. My parlay worked. You gotta be locked in. Oops. Oh, Becky Lynch. Oh no. Oh, 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 oh. Can we get a ding? That's a ding for every time. We are going to make fun of your local area. Ahoy. Oh no, not the Kabuki Warriors. Asuka. Counter that. What the fuck? Why is Becky Lynch talking like a fucking podcaster? What promo style is this? When are you gonna stop with the abuse, Asuka? Bruh. Her trying to touch. AJ Styles made his debut in the WWE in the 2016 Royal Rumble. Wow, they actually had a fun fact of the night. They still do these. I got that money in the bank. Shorty, what you at? I got money in the bank. Shorty, what you at? Javon, I like you people. What do you mean you people? Young folk. Oh. Hmm. Well, it's the main event time. a bit of an awkward generational gap segment with Javon Evans and AJ Styles. And Byron Saxton must have ruined my day. Boo him! There we go. There we go. That's what you get, Byron. Yeah, some of you Latinos with those cutting board ass builds, trying to call yourself the sexy anything, you gotta chill. Uh, yeah, I think you gotta go to the GM, not just announce it live on television. Hey, BM Pump, BM Pump. I don't hear Eminem. Where's Eminem? I'm supposed to hear Eminem, guys. A deal? Don't do that. A fight? Because we're gonna be in Philly, and that's more important. That you're not gonna fit on the card at the Royal Rumble. Well, fuck you, Corey Graves. What's your favorite hockey team? I'm not even a Toronto native, but that was just an unnecessary shot for host. That's crazy. This is what you asked for. AJ Styles versus. Oh, I know it'd be some alumni that we haven't seen in like 20 years. Oh, well, this be a parallel. That's the vision. And the vision is actually big booty Latinas, but you know, you can say whatever you want. I guess you know, there's no vision in this. No big booty Latinas for anybody. It's main event time. It's CM Punk versus AJ Styles for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. Let's get the dramatic. Let's get the dramatic ones out the way. Hold on. Sorry that we're up to our main event. I expect this will be a pretty entertaining contest, but I bet Gunther's gonna like interfere, probably uh cost him a match just to hype up and do a post assault to beat up AJ Styles. I bet that's gonna happen. I'd love to be wrong. I'd just love to be wrong, please. But whatever you say, whatever you got, whatever you want, I'll take back again. Yeah, nice. With the basic Chicago representing Letterman jacket he picks up. We got a guest. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome. Wait for it, John.
Yo,
Native Niners fan from Cali. Welcome, John Jay.
yo.
What's popping? What's popping, John Jay?
Got home early. It's always good when you get home a little early.
Well, let me get the welcoming horns for you.
How's your day going?
It's it's been pretty chilly because yeah, you don't know what's going on currently in the East Coast. We're dealing with a bit of a snowstorm
Mm.
around Sunday night, so it was up like knee high. It was close to knee high. snow. So took care of a bit of the entry door. Didn't take care of the driveway because I don't have work today.
Mm.
So just had to deal with what I had to. And try to take care of it because the snow shovel broke. And
Damn.
my local Home Depot was not selling any.
Damn.
That was fun. Ooh, how's things going for you, John Jay?
Has anybody else popped in or not really?
No, just Josh Johnson interacted with around the chat. Not much.
Oh.
Not much people.
Mm.
Chill out, enjoying trying to enjoy the show. I was probably gonna do a reaction to Unreal for around the week because I know the Royal Rumble is this weekend, early around the day because of Saudi Arabian time. Oh my God, they're still doing Oma Vemi, this Nigerian guy that's supposed to be the next Brock Lesnar. First of all, you're black. Triple H doesn't respect guys like that. You're not making. I'm joking. That's. Oh God, that's messed up. Dude, that
Wrestling.
is. Oh God, wrestling and politics. They go together. They go together so well.
I remember when Hulk Hogan and a lot of people were saying, "Oh, he did it for free." I'm like, "Nah, he got paid."
Brother, I didn't get paid there. Brother doesn't know what he's talking about.
Been watching a lot of Tubi lately.
Movies?
They've added a lot of TV shows and movies, and so because I'm never gonna pay for Netflix or Hulu or whatever stream companies show content.
I don't blame you because you own nothing at the end of the day, John.
I was
You're
fortunate.
better off just getting Tubi, watching your own movie to go the rest of your day, where you got real adult stuff to pay for.
I remember when I was balling with money in 2019. What's that thing called? The Fandango. They have an app because I
Yeah,
have a local.
Fandango.
Yeah, someone bought it anyway. No, it was called Voodoo. Voodoo. It was a weird app which was bought by Fandango. Um, they sell like online DVDs, like when you like download video games, where you can download DVDs and stuff. And every like they have like a back to school sale where like a lot of their content is like 50 to 70% off. Then you have like a Thanksgiving, a Christmas, and then you got like a spring break, things like that. And then like every now and then, like they'll do like random promotions to buy your content. So I bought all of my favorite shows and movies in 2019, and then luckily 2020 happened, and I was really happy because Netflix at that time was going up, but they were removing content. I was never a fan of Disney. I never really used Hulu, not even their live TV service. So,
You don't like Star Wars? You
yo,
don't like Velma, John Jay?
yo,
You're not a Star Wars nerd?
yo.
Ew. Real. Well, John Jay, you probably use deodorant, so I wouldn't expect you to be a Star Wars fan.
Well, I've seen the Star Wars movies. It's not for me. Like when I watch something, if I don't like it, it's better for me to watch it than just say, "Oh, I don't like it."
That's fair. Some people always don't have that perspective on deck with them.
Plus, I
Because
like.
Sorry, go ahead.
Plus, I like the stuff that I like. So, anyway,
Yeah, any particular dramas you're a fan of?
let's see. There's a show, and I'm not sponsoring it or promoting it on your platform because YouTube. But there's a series that I recommend people check out. I was in high school when I started watching it. It was called Monk. It's basically a police detective from San Francisco who suffers from a OCD. And even though like the show is a lot hilarious than Detective, there are serious moments, and I don't mean to spoil it, but the series revolves of the detective's wife who passed away, and so I like that show. Things like that. So I do have like some shows that are like very like dramatic and very dark. Let me try to remember a show. Mm,
Well, Monk sounds familiar.
yeah.
So that's AJ Styles versus CM Punk, John Jay. These are two men your age who are still wrestling. I'm kidding. You're younger than both of these guys.
I wish I was back in my 20s, but my 30s are like 70% over.
And, time always flies. You can still make the best of your 40s.
Like
Life ain't overall because you use up your youth. Life is over when you use up all the time you got.
well, I was doing well, and again, I don't want to be like some people who I know in my real life. 2020 really kicked a lot of people's, excuse my French, a lot of people's asses because the jobs that were there in 2019 that many people relied upon are all gone as we move to this stupid tech sector. And
especially with the AI centers now. Yeah.
I was having a conversation with our good friend Kenny, who I hope he's doing all right. Don't know if he's watching, but if he's watching, what's up, Kenny? There's gonna come a point where this dude who was a former tech billionaire who sold his company, ran for politics in the state of New York, named Andrew Yang, said, we need to create a economic dividend fund that we're able to not touch taxpayers' money, but basically tax corporate entities like the tech sector, like AI, etc. Because people are throwing money at their direction, and so
is it
they're
even
balling
profitable? I heard it's not even profitable. These AI tech centers,
but
most of them are burning through finances, and they're not even doing anything useful because most people are just researching tra-la-leo, tra-la-la. They're not even doing anything useful with this, John Jay. This ain't curing cancer.
Well, in the 2000s, the tech bubble or the .com bubble burst, but it basically like from what the tech
Styles, you're gonna go for that driving knee on the apron. Mm-hmm. Sorry, continue.
So from that bubble popped in Facebook, which continues to grow, Twitter, or whatever it's called now, continues to grow, and then Instagram. And so while the bubble popped, a new way, and then YouTube, and then of course Google search engine. Right now we have the AI tech. If it blows up, just like what happened, there's going to be a alternative AI that will succeed because they learned their mistake, and boom. So the point is that back to what I'm saying when it comes to that dude Andrew Yang, We have to create a dividend fund for taxpayers who are basically part-time or temporary, partially unemployed, partially employed, which are basically workers under 20 hours a week, to give them a dividend fund that they receive each month. And he says, we will give them $1,000 each month. So that's 12 grand for workers working 20 hours or less, or if you're unemployed, so you can survive. Now, common sense dictates if you live in cities, like major big cities, it's expensive to live in major big cities. But having that dividend check each month and it doesn't expire, it allows people in that lower bracket to have a safety net, because if we don't have jobs, how the hell is capitalism going to work? And so me and Kenny were having this conversation, and I said eventually that's what's going to happen if we cannot provide our workers. And then of course it's going to be very controversial because it really stirs up people and they argue and they want to kill each other, but we're still bringing in citizens from the rest of the globe to work American jobs. And so American people who are American natives, native to the United States, born as an American citizen, and your jobs are being outsourced, it's kind of redundant when it
They
comes
take
to.
their gerb.
And so that's why, we may have to go to that system because
John
we
Jay,
have reform capitalism.
John Jay,
Yeah.
all due respect, and please, I always appreciate whenever you're on here. I do want to make it a bit on topic of the stream. Don't get me wrong, it's really insightful. But I just want to close it off with just the wrestling portion of the show.
Yeah. My bad.
All due respect.
Yeah, I wasn't trying to.
I'm still trying to make this like a portion of my show. If the show was over completely and I still wanted to make time, I wouldn't mind us going for an off-topic discussion. But I'm going to try to close off here because it's like the main event. If you don't mind.
Yeah, my bad.
No problem. Ooh. We're going for that running high knee. Oh. Running bulldog. And Punk is getting ready. What's going on? Oh, Shining Wizard. 1, 2. Unexpected Shining Wizard instead of a GTS. Catching AJ Styles off for a different strike. Oh, going for the combo. For that kick into the lariat. Oh, and that running clothesline into the corner. Ooh. Oh, your fault. AJ Styles. God damn. Can the fans get some energy out of this match? Damn. Going over the shoulder. GTS. For it. Two. Ruchi go Rochi. Two. Fireman's carry into a neck breaker using the knee. One, two, no. Are they gonna let AJ even win? Damn. You know, for the best wrestling fans in the world in Canada, they have a lack of energy for this show. And this is a 2-hour Raw. Y'all got like 3 hours of SmackDown. Going high risk maneuver. This could be a superplex rest spot. Oh, but tosses AJ Styles out. Oh, trying to go for the Kimura lock. And now CM Punk looking like fucking Tony Khan with his hair all frizzed up. Two. Counters with his own pinfall. AJ trying to fight out of the submission hold. Oh. Styles has him over the armbar. Reverses into his own Styles Clash. Oh, shit. Bro, is the crowd just dead or they have the audio muted for this? I'm hearing AJ Styles chants. Deafening. It's not even deafening. Oh, no. GTS outside? God damn, ref. Take a freaking lozenge. 6, 7, 8. Not, no. And Styles beats the 9 count to survive over the count. I thought his geriatric axe was going to get counted out of the victory and waste everybody's time. Styles trying to have his own farewell tour. It could be cut down straight if he loses if he loses at the Rumble. Could that pressure be ending, showing the inevitable? I know the commentary don't have that type of range. Because fucking Corey Graves is so boring. Styles Clash 2, 3. Oh, it's a kick out for Punk. Mamma mia. I think he was. Like the moment he did that Styles Clash. Shout out to Saudi Arabia. AJ Styles. AJ Styles. Oh, God. How long is Dominic Mysterio? Because I don't know if he's coming back after the Rumble. Oh, no. Oh, can he counter back? Both men are trading blows. Both men still trading blows. Near the end of the road, these men fighting in a tightrope. Double chop by CM Punk. A right hand forearm. Forearm again. God damn with the forearms, man. And it's a Pele kick for AJ Styles. Finding the trifecta. And Styles trying to get that adrenaline running, all that dopamine. Pushing all that momentum for one final Styles Clash to become a three-time WWE champion. I mean, no, it's the first time winning the World Heavyweight Championship, right? Unk, sorry. Oh, trying to get him. Oh, of course. Finn Balor. You fought to beat Gunter. It's Finn Balor interfering and jumping CM Punk after trying to manipulate him to end his ties with the Judgment Day. So why the fuck would it matter who loses the title here? CM Finn Balor just cost us our main event. Dude, we gave you your DEI world title match at Ireland. Oh, it's the double missile drop kick into the barricade with Punk there. Again. Coup de grace. Oh, mocking CM Punk of his own moniker to go to sleep. Coup de grace again. Costing AJ Styles his world title. Oh, I want more drop kick and he's going to have blackface. And we close off with a. This is some road to WrestleMania bullshit. Watch them be the semi-main event of night one of WrestleMania in Vegas. We're gonna close off there, and that's the end of Raw. Finn Balor disturbs the main event, and I lose my parlay. Thanks, guys. Thanks, Finn. And we still got Knicks. Oh, we play the Kings tomorrow. Okay. Golden State has the Timberwolves. And we got Celtics versus Trailblazers right now. But Cavs beat the Magic. Magic still struggling to stay a consistent basketball team. They're only 2 games above 500. They're frauds. Sixers beat the Clip. No, the Hornets destroyed the Sixers. 130. Who are they missing? Who the hell are they missing in this basketball game? Brandon Miller comes back 30 points with 8 assists. The second highest scorer was Ryan Calcabrainer. It wasn't Conca Nipple. He only had 12. It wasn't even Josh Green. And LaMelo only had like 11 points, but he had 8 assists. Brother could have had a double-double. Everybody was getting a bucket. Everybody else that was the top scorer was a Hornet. The only scoring leaders were Jared McCain, Quentin Grimes. Were they load managing? VJ Edgecombe couldn't perform against the freaking Hornets. Kid, that's inexcusable, bro. That's inexcusable. And I had you for Rookie of the Year voting. That's a shame. And I was glazing VJ Edgecombe this year in a straight way. And that's very difficult for me to do. In a straight way. $130 to like 80, 93 to 130 is crazy. Lakers beat the Bulls though, 129 to 118. The Rockets beat the Memphis Grizzlies, and the Grizzlies are still in talks of trying to trade Ja Morant after trade confirmation because he's been falling out with the team. He got a coach fired. Everything has not been looking good for the kid. And I like Ja Morant, but those regular season players are not going to get you guys to contend. You're just going to be a fringe playoff team with a good player that can appeal over the young demographic, but you're not going to appeal to the general public if you're not winning. 99 to 88. I'm shocked how good the Celtics have been without their key championship team from 2 seasons ago are completely gone. And the best players are Derek White, still, Peyton Pritchard, Jaylen Brown, that's now an all-star starter. Other people knew that he had the potential to be great. I think people still complain about his dribbling. Hell, he's a top scorer. Most players need at least 2 to 3 dribbles. People that don't watch basketball don't really know what makes you a top scorer. Not everybody's a Kyrie Irving that can average 40 a night. You don't have to be Luka Doncic to average 25. While Minnesota is leading, I think Jonathan Kuminga is injured. So the Golden State Warriors are starting Moses Moody, Quentin Post, Brandon Podziemski, Gui Santos, and Pat Spencer. That's my wigga. Pat Spencer. Oh, Lord. I'm sure John Jay's eating dinner or something. I don't know what he's doing.
I'm here.
Oh, okay. Well, John, I'm probably going to cut it off here a bit short.
All right.
Appreciate you being on, man.
All right.
All right. And for you guys, thanks for everybody. Shout out to Josh Johnson as well. Kept it real for me over on the chat. You guys have a good weekend, a week ahead of you. Anybody around the East Coast, try to be safer around the snow. That's it for me over in the DST show.